well, every Monday through Friday of the
Yep.
week. That's for sure. And oh my gosh, it just warms our heart to have more and more fun things to talk about and share with you. And this is you know this is what makes our heart beats
Yep.
faster and all that good stuff. So if you don't know who we are, and like, oh, you should by now, my goodness. At least more than my mom, more than my postman and neighbor and friend. So we're your friends. We're all our big Facebook family here at We Heart Hounds. I'm Patty Quinn, and I'm here with Hillary Buchholz,
Hello, everybody.
and we host little crafts and recipes that are all kind of doggy themed. Those are our furry best friends, and we just love hearing the pitter patter or sound of their feet and want to do something in honor of them. So we're here Monday through Thursday, popping in just to do some kind of inspirational kid canine crafts. And then on Fridays at 1 o'clock, we do kind of a longer time or a bigger project with everybody called Pink Dog It's Friday. So feel free to join, let everybody know, share the love, sprinkle it out to everybody you think you might be interested in. We're going to jump right into today's little craft. So aren't these little guys
Those are
cute?
adorable. I just love those.
They're so cute. They're like actual stuffed toys.
Yep.
So these are little Pom Pom Puppies. And there's a little this is an easier version that you can make. And basically you're taking string, and I don't have a pom-pom maker. So I just wrapped it around my fingers and then kind of put a yarn through and tied a knot and then made my little ball that way. But there are some little pom-pom makers that'll make this a little easier for you. So you make two pom-poms. One's can be a little bit bigger. These are roughly about the same size, but the bottom one's a little bit bigger. And you kind of trim them off, and you use a comb to kind of get these really, the ends of it real fuzzy and fine, kind of spreading those yarns out so that the pom-poms don't pull apart. And then I've got a tiny little pom-pom for the nose. And then I've got three little miniature pom-poms that you can buy in a bag. And
Gotcha.
I just use those for eyes and nose, and some little felt ears, and obviously a little ribbon I just glued on for a collar. And then got a little tail
Oh,
on the
so
back.
cute.
And then I just made four little feet, just little circles. Doesn't matter. Doesn't have to be perfect, but it adds a little stability. And I just love the little feet sticking out. I just think that's
That's so cute.
so cute. Now to attach the two pom poms, this bottom one, when you tie it off, the string that's left, you use it to tie the top pom pom together. So you're actually just taking that string and tying it down and knotting it, and it hides in there. When you
Okay.
tie it tight enough, it just hides right in there and you don't see it. The little pom pom I actually glued onto the base, as well as these tiny little eyes and noses. Those were all glued on. And you can use fabric glue. I used hot glue just to make it faster. I used hot glue for the feet and the ears and everything. But it was an interesting technique, and there's a link in this post that shows you how to do this. But to tie basically the bodies together makes it really fast and easy. Really kind of
So
cute.
cute. I love the way that they turn out. They're adorable.
Thank you. And then this one, I was being like a little overachiever-ish. So this one is a little beagle. And my husband and I've had a few beagles, our beagle mixes. So I'm like, oh my gosh, I have to try that. And this one is a little bit more challenging only because you're mixing the color within the pom-pom itself. And again, I don't have a pom pom maker, and this one actually uses different size pom poms. So basically, what I did, so you can see, like it's a mottled effect in the back, so you're blending that color in, and then you've got the beige on, or the brown on the outside, and the blonde or the white on the inside here. When you're wrapping it, you're going to wrap, like you start with the white and you're wrapping it around, and then when you do the brown on both sides, you wrap on both sides of the
Okay.
white. And so that's half pom pom. And then the other half, so there's pretty much pom pom ends, I guess, where the brown is, where that is. Then the other pom-pom, the other half of the pom-pom, you're wrapping the darker color with that kind of brighter red, brown
Yep.
color. And then you kind of tie them together. So you've got
Okay.
two pom-poms
Kind of
you're making
fused
two
together.
halves,
Yeah.
right, fused together. And then you make a really large brown one for the body. And then you 4 little white feet pom-poms that are so cute. And then obviously the same kind of gluing the ears, and I've got pom-poms. You could use beads for eyes, but I just use the pom-pom. I use smaller ones and I had a bigger one. Oh, and there's
Okay.
obviously a little pom-pom for the nose, a little white one that's separate. And
So
then,
the nose and the 4 feet, are those ones all pretty much the
yep,
same size?
they're
Okay.
exactly the same size. Yep, exactly. So you make 5 little white pom-poms. I'm not explaining this very well. So you make 5 little white pom-poms, one's for the nose, 4 for the feet. You're adding the ears, and I put a ribbon for a collar, and then I just made a little tail with a white tip on the
Beagle
end
tail.
for the beagle. So this is that one, and it's really cute. So you're gluing this white pom pom basically where the white
Yep.
ends on that, so that it all lines up um, together. And then you
It's
put
so
the
cute. Yeah.
Yeah, and then you put the eyes on the brown,
Yep.
so that it looks kind of like that
Like their,
little,
yeah,
yeah.
face
So
mask markings.
exactly,
Yeah.
exactly, those adorable little markings. So this little one is just so cute. And again, I didn't know this about pom poms, but when you trim them down, I knew to trim them down. In fact, you got a little flying hair there. Um, I know you trim them down, but then you comb out the ends to really splay those out, so that so one, they kind of get fluffier, but they kind of tie together. It makes it a little more of a secure pom pom. I had never done
Okay.
that before, and it makes it really extra soft and fluffy and all of that good stuff. So anyway, it's just an interesting technique I hadn't heard about before. But these are just like cute little
So can I ask,
toys.
like,
Yeah, yeah.
the time difference between, like,
Oh,
the little one to the big one, or so just to give people an
this is
idea,
a
if you're really trying to keep your kids busy for a while, which
this is definitely, I think this is an older kid project. I think it's,
junior high
somebody's,
and
yeah,
try.
I'd say junior high and high school
Yeah.
kids would have fun with this one. Just because putting the colors where they need to be, and knowing that this head has got 2 pom-poms to it, and
Yeah.
kind of thinking about, how the coloring, because it doesn't go all the way around. You're only adding, some of that a little bit here and there, just so that it looks like the color is blending
Yeah.
from one to the other. So there's a little bit of thought. Now, obviously, you can do whatever mix
Right.
you want. You can even make this whole head
One
white
color.
and
Yeah.
brown. You could do this technique with just one pom pom, and that would be totally cute. I mean, and you could make the body this red color, right? So that it was just an all red and white, like a lemon and white eagle or
Yep.
something, right? So that would definitely up the ease factor, to do it that way. And then this one, because it's just so simple, and even just tying the two together, you're not having to worry about glue or anything like that. And this one went together so quickly. I'm trying to think of how long, maybe within a half hour I had this one done.
Okay. Wow.
This one probably took, um, I'd say 2 hours to do.
Okay.
It took quite a while to do, because you're trying to figure out, especially the 3 color
Yeah.
dog.
Yeah.
You're trying to figure out where things go, and sizing, and all of that kind of stuff. Um, it took a little bit of time. Now, if I had to do another one, it would go faster.
Right.
Um, but I think the first time around, it's going to take a little time to do. And I don't think I have a link to the Beagle one, but I'll go back and find that and put that in the post as well, so that you guys can give this one a try if you're daring enough to do that. So anyway, but these are just so cute. I thought they
They're
were so much
adorable.
fun. And even the little one is just so precious. These would make great little party favors,
Mhm.
or just have your own little pack of puppies, and you
Yeah.
could make them any color you wanted or anything like that. They would be just adorable to play with, especially since we're all kind of at home now, just to have new toys. If you're not going to go out and buy a new toy, make them at
Make
home.
some, yeah.
Exactly. These are so cute. They're so fun. So anyway, I hope everybody enjoyed this. Hi, Melissa. Thanks so
Oh,
much for stopping by with us today. We're so happy to have you here. Give Lucky some extra belly rubs from us and everyone else that's watching. Thanks so much for being with us today. We'll be back again tomorrow with another fun craft. I can't wait to share it with you. It'll be Hillary's turn,
yep.
probably, most likely. So I'm super excited for the rest of this week. We're just going to keep popping in and hopefully make this time a little more fun and positive and family building bonding time.
Yeah.
That's what this is all about. It's tough, it's crazy, it's stressful. We want to just let you forget about all of that for a little while and kind of enjoy the opportunities. This is time that we're going to have with family that we didn't think we would have, and
Yep.
time is something that's priceless. So we want to be able to make that something extra special for you and your family and your kids. So hope you enjoy, and we'll see you tomorrow. And take care, everybody.
Yeah. And
have a
if
have a
you know
good
somebody
day.
that you would enjoy this, please share this and let them
Yeah.
know. Like we said, we're popping in Monday through Thursday with some kid ideas, and then Friday is our
Yeah.
regular kind of every week craft, so a little bit bigger craft. And so please, yeah, share the love. Let people know if you think they would enjoy it. So we would appreciate it.
Exactly. Exactly. And if you'd like to give back to our local Humane Society, click on the link we've got to our store. We're going to be donating it to that as well, or give your own local shelter a call and see how they might need your help. I know there's
Yeah.
lots of need out there, and it doesn't take much to help. And if we're all home for another month, you could foster a pup for 4 weeks,
Yep.
and I'm sure they would love it. So thanks, everybody. Have a great
Thanks.
day. Take
Bye bye.
care. Bye-bye.